In actuality, your diet may be your best defense against muscle loss. What you put on your plate is the first step. Let's get started with a meal that gives you a powerful boost of muscular growth with each bite. The first food is chicken thighs, a natural muscle rebuilding powerhouse heavy in protein. Chicken thighs should be on your plate forever if you want to grow muscle after 60. Although chicken breasts are frequently preferred by health-conscious consumers, the thighs provide a special benefit of their own. More taste, more iron, and the ideal quantity of fat to promote joint health and nutrient absorption. Most significantly, though, they provide your body with the full protein it needs to maintain and repair muscle tissue, particularly as age-related muscle loss starts to take its toll. Let's begin with the most important element: premium protein. About 20 to 25 grams of protein, including all 9 essential amino acids, can be found in one medium chicken thigh. These are the building blocks your muscles need to recover from an injury or physical activity. This is particularly important for elderly persons because their body's ability to digest protein decreases with age. Accordingly, in order to promote muscle regeneration and stop additional loss, seniors frequently require more protein rather than less. The ideal proportions of natural fat and lean meat in chicken thighs are what set them apart. In contrast to the ultra-lean breast, thighs have some healthy fat left over, which improves flavor and helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A and K, which are important for strong bones and joints. This is particularly beneficial for elderly people who have hip or knee pain or stiffness. The iron and zinc content of chicken thighs is another important advantage. Zinc is essential for immunological function and tissue regeneration, while iron helps carry oxygen to your working muscles, reducing weakness and exhaustion. Please feel free to ask any questions you may have by leaving a comment below, beginning today. To ensure you always receive the greatest health advice from Senior Health, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And I want to know whether you're with me if you're now watching. If this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments section. If not, type 0. As we age and heal more slowly, 2 things become increasingly significant. Consuming chicken thighs on a regular basis guarantees that your body receives these nutrients, which strengthen muscle in an easily digested and natural form. Take the case of Geraldine Banks, a Mesa, Arizona resident who is 73 years old. During her morning walks, Geraldine noticed a gradual loss of leg strength and struggled to stay balanced when stepping off curbs. She started including 2 portions of chicken thighs per week, often baked or grilled with herbs and olive oil, after seeing her dietitian. Within a month, she reported feeling more energized throughout the day, having more stamina, and climbing her porch steps more easily. She smiled and remarked, "I thought chicken was boring, but now it feels like medicine that tastes good." Not to mention the pragmatic aspect. Chicken thighs are inexpensive, simple to cook, and adaptable. They provide a convenient source of nourishment for building muscle that doesn't require expensive ingredients or elaborate cooking methods, whether they are baked, stewed, grilled, or added to soups and stir-fries. This is important for older adults who are on fixed incomes or who prepare their own meals. Try to eat chicken thighs 2 or 3 times a week for maximum benefit, ideally on a balanced plate with nutritious grains, legumes, or colorful vegetables. If your doctor approves, leave the skin on for flavor and fullness. If you're watching saturated fat, remove it. In conclusion, chicken thighs are a tasty, healthy, and very successful strategy for preventing muscle loss after the age of 60. They are among the simplest yet most effective methods to maintain strong muscles, supported joints, and a confidently moving body because of their high protein content, beneficial minerals, and ease of preparation. Next, we'll examine lentils, a plant-based protein and iron source that can help maintain aging muscles just as well as meat. The second food is lentils, the powerful plant that promotes muscular growth and aids in recuperation. Lentils are among the best options available if you're searching for a meatless meal that yet provides exceptional nutrition for building muscle, especially if you're over 60. The vital nutrients that older individuals require to maintain strength, combat weariness, and regain lost muscle mass are abundant in these tiny but powerful legumes. Additionally, because they are plant-based, lentils have extra health benefits for digestion, blood sugar regulation, and heart health, which makes them ideal for seniors who are juggling a number of wellness objectives. Let's start with protein, the main advantage. Lentils are one of the most effective vegetarian protein sources available, with about 18 grams of plant-based protein in only 1 cup of cooked lentils. Lentils offer a great substitute that is easy to digest and kind to the stomach, even though animal-based proteins typically receive the most of the credit for muscle rebuilding. Crucial elements for a large number of elderly people with delicate digestive systems. Lentil protein promotes the synthesis of muscle protein, particularly when paired with strength training exercises or frequent activity, such as walking. Over time, adding lentils to meals just 2 or 3 times a week can significantly improve leg strength and energy levels for seniors who don't eat meat frequently. However, lentils are more than just protein. Iron, a mineral necessary for delivering oxygen to your muscles, is also abundant in them. You feel weak, exhausted, or winded after little effort if you don't have enough iron in your body because your cells can't get the oxygen they require. Non-heme iron from lentils is easier to absorb when combined with meals high in vitamin C, such as bell peppers or tomatoes. Without the negative effects of iron supplements, this combination can assist seniors with low iron or borderline anemia regain their power and stamina naturally. A healthy gut flora and stable blood sugar levels are supported by the high fiber content of lentils. You might be surprised to learn how important this is. Your body can better absorb essential nutrients like calcium and magnesium, which are both necessary for strong bones and muscle contraction when your gut is in balance. Lentils can also help with good weight control by promoting satiety, which eases joint strain and increases mobility. Take the case of 75-year-old Hank Morrison of Boise, Idaho. During light yard work, Hank had been experiencing periodic disorientation and muscle tiredness. He was urged to include lentils in his lunch routine by a dietitian. He started making cold lentil salads and hearty lentil stews with olive oil and vegetables. After a month, Hank saw increased energy in the afternoon, reduced post-walk discomfort, and improved concentration in general. He said, "It's like my body has better fuel." In addition to their nutritious content, lentils are cheap, shelf-stable, and simple to manufacture, making them particularly affordable for seniors or anyone who like uncomplicated cooking. Lentils are perfect for quick, healthful dinners because they don't need to be soaked like dried beans do, and they cook in less than 30 minutes. Try switching up your lentils, brown, green, red, or black, in soups, grain bowls, or even as a meat alternative in tacos or casseroles for the best muscular support. Iron absorption can be enhanced, and the flavor can be balanced by serving with a side of spinach or a little squeeze of lemon juice. To sum up, lentils are a plant-based superfood that promotes vitality, muscle strength, and post-age recuperation. They provide fiber, iron, and protein in a little package, enhancing your mobility, preserving your freedom, and making you feel more resilient in day-to-day activities. Next up, we'll look at a cuisine that's both practical and effective, one that promotes bone health and aids in muscle repair while at rest. Greek yogurt. Food number 3. Greek yogurt. For aging bodies, the creamy, muscle-rebuilding mainstay. Greek yogurt is one of the simplest and most efficient foods you can incorporate into your daily routine to help prevent muscle loss after the age of 60. There is more to this rich and creamy dairy product than just a quick snack. It is a nutrient-dense powerhouse that provides the calcium, protein, and probiotics your bones and muscles require to remain strong, particularly when aging starts to weaken them. Let's start by discussing what makes Greek yogurt unique. Superior protein. Greek yogurt has a thicker texture and a significantly higher protein content, roughly 15 to 20 grams per cup, than regular yogurt because it is strained to remove extra whey. For older persons who might be having trouble chewing or eating, this makes it one of the most effective and convenient sources of complete protein. In order to promote muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body rebuilds and grows muscle following exercise or injury, you must consume adequate protein throughout the day. Leucine, a particular amino acid that is essential for activating the body's muscle-building mechanism, is also present in Greek yogurt. Anabolic resistance, a condition that occurs after the age of 60, implies that your body is less receptive to protein consumption. This means that in order to have the same muscle protective effects, you need to consume more protein from higher quality sources, such as Greek yogurt. In addition to being high in protein, Greek yogurt is a great source of calcium, which keeps bones healthy and guards against fractures, particularly in the legs and hips. The surrounding muscles frequently have to work harder to compensate for the weakening bones as people age, which increases the risk of falls and causes weariness and imbalance. However, muscles don't have to carry as much weight when bones are supported by a healthy diet, which makes movement safer and more effective. Consider the case of Albany, New York resident Linda Garvey, 71. Linda started to notice that her grip strength had decreased and that her legs felt unsteady when she went for long walks. To help her regain strength, her physical therapist recommended that she have a cup of Greek yogurt for breakfast each morning. After just a few weeks, Linda felt more stable on her feet, less uncomfortable after stretching, and more enthusiastic while running her daily errands. She added blueberries and chia seeds to hers. She said, "It's simple, but it works." Probiotics, which are good microorganisms that promote gut health, are another advantage of Greek yogurt. Your body absorbs essential nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D more effectively when your digestive system is in good working order. These nutrients promote healthy bones and muscles. Probiotics from yogurt can help seniors who may be receiving drugs that alter their gut microbiota regain equilibrium and enhance their general health. Greek yogurt is also quite adaptable. It can be used as a basis for dips, blended into smoothies, eaten on its own, or even used in place of sour cream in savory recipes. Many brands now sell plant-based or lactose-free alternatives that are nonetheless high in protein for people who are lactose intolerant. Try eating one serving of Greek yogurt each day for the greatest benefit, preferably as part of a meal that also includes whole grains, fruit, or nuts to increase your nutritional intake. To stay away from added sugars and keep your blood sugar levels stable, use plain, unsweetened options. In conclusion, Greek yogurt is an easy, reasonably priced, and effective food for older persons to maintain their muscle mass, build stronger bones, and improve their digestion. It's a simple way to incorporate strength, balance, and independence into your everyday routine that will pay off in the long run. Next up, we'll examine sweet potatoes, a starchy, vibrant favorite that promotes joint health, speeds up muscle recovery, and increases leg strength. The fourth food is sweet potatoes, the natural fuel that reduces inflammation and rebuilds muscles. Think again if you believe that carbohydrates are bad for healthy aging, especially when it comes to sweet potatoes. One of nature's most well-balanced sources of slow-burning energy, anti-inflammatory substances, and minerals that help rebuild muscles is this colorful root vegetable. Sweet potatoes can become a key component of a senior's eating plan if they are trying to keep their strength and avoid losing muscle after the age of 60 or 70. First, let's discuss what makes sweet potatoes unique among starchy meals. They include a lot of complex carbs, which give your body a consistent supply of energy while digesting slowly. For older persons who need to retain their strength for daily work, walking, or exercise, this is crucial. Sweet potatoes promote steady energy, providing your muscles with the fuel they require to function and recover efficiently, in contrast to simple sugars or refined carbohydrates that result in blood sugar spikes and crashes. Additionally, they contain a lot of potassium, a mineral essential to nerve transmission and muscle contraction. Potassium deficiency is common in older adults, particularly in those who use diuretics for high blood pressure or consume a diet low in fruits and vegetables. Muscle cramps, weakness, and a delayed recovery from physical activity might result from insufficient potassium. More than 500 milligrams of potassium found in a medium sweet potato helps your body regain electrolyte balance and guards against exhaustion or unpleasant spasms. Sweet potatoes are also a great source of beta-carotene, a plant chemical that the body uses to make vitamin A. This potent antioxidant aids in the battle against chronic inflammation. One of the unspoken causes of joint discomfort, muscle deterioration, and decreased mobility in the elderly. Sweet potatoes assist your muscles recover more quickly and withstand the aging process by lowering oxidative stress. Take Rita Mendoza, a 74-year-old Tucson, Arizona resident, as an example. After her daily walks, Rita had noticed that her legs were getting sore and stiff. Sweet potatoes soon became a staple after her doctor advised her to eat more anti-inflammatory vegetables. Within a month of starting to roast them twice a week with olive oil and rosemary, Rita reported decreased joint pain, more consistent energy, and improved recuperation from exercise. She chuckled. "It's the first food I look forward to now." Additionally, sweet potatoes promote bone health, which is essential for maintaining muscular mass. Their combination of manganese, magnesium, and vitamin C helps keep bones strong and healthy, which is important for elderly people who are more likely to break their bones. Supporting bones allows surrounding muscles to work more effectively and with less stress. When it comes to cooking, sweet potatoes are very adaptable. They go well with proteins like salmon, chicken, or lentils, and can be baked, steamed, mashed, or roasted. Try an egg scramble with diced sweet potatoes for breakfast. Serve them in a nutritious bowl with beans and tahini dressing for lunch or dinner, or with a leafy green salad. Try to eat sweet potatoes 2 or 3 times a week for best results. To improve the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, prepare them with a healthy fat, such as avocado or olive oil, and select orange or purple kinds for the most antioxidant support. Sweet potatoes are much more than just a comfort dish, to sum up. After 60, they're a wise, calculated decision for muscle growth, cramp avoidance, and body nourishment. They are essential to any senior-friendly muscle-protecting diet because of their rich nutrient profile, which promotes endurance, recuperation, and long-term mobility. Next up, we'll look at a leafy green that might surprise you with how effective it is at preserving and promoting circulation in muscles. The 5th spinach food. The green superleaf that replenishes energy and preserves muscles is spinach. Although it may not be the most visually appealing dish on your plate, spinach is a superfood when it comes to maintaining muscle mass and strength after the age of 60. In only a few bites, spinach, which is rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, promotes blood flow, muscular contraction, tissue regeneration, and recuperation. Additionally, include spinach in your meals may be a potent and all-natural remedy for older folks who are feeling stiff, exhausted, or whose physical performance is gradually declining. Let's start with magnesium, one of spinach's most remarkable contributions. Energy production, nerve transmission, and muscle function are all directly impacted by this vital mineral. Muscles are more likely to cramp, spasm, and weaken when magnesium levels are low, which is a common problem in the elderly. About 40% of your daily magnesium requirements can be met by eating 1 cup of cooked spinach, which promotes greater coordination, quicker recovery, and easier mobility. Iron, which is essential for delivering oxygen to the muscles that require it most through the bloodstream, is also abundant in spinach. Seniors who don't get enough iron may feel lethargic, have trouble breathing when they're moving, or have fatigued legs. Non-heme iron from spinach is best absorbed when combined with meals high in vitamin C, such as oranges or tomatoes. Spinach is a useful supplement to help seniors who are at risk of low hemoglobin or anemia regain their energy and stamina. Spinach's abundance of nitrates, which are organic substances that increase blood vessel elasticity and circulation, is another advantage for muscles. Nitrates improve endurance and lessen discomfort after exercise by boosting the supply of oxygen and nutrients to working muscles. Actually, a number of studies have demonstrated that nitrate-rich foods, such as spinach, can help older persons walk farther, exercise for longer periods of time, and recuperate from physical activity faster. Take the case of Denver, Colorado resident Marvin Ellis, 78. Marvin had been experiencing intermittent leg cramps at night and a lack of energy when he went for walks. His daughter, a retired nurse, recommended that he start eating a spinach salad with walnuts, lemon juice, and olive oil every other day. Marvin reported better balance on uneven terrain, less calves that were stiff, and more energy throughout the day after 3 weeks. He said, "It's just salad, but it's made a huge difference." In addition to supporting muscles, vitamin K, which is found in spinach, helps to maintain structural support while muscles contract and support weight by promoting bone density and joint strength. Additionally, it contains vitamin A, folate, and potent antioxidants like lutein that shield muscle tissue from inflammation and oxidative damage brought on by aging. It's very simple to incorporate spinach into your lifestyle. Savor it fresh in salads, pureed into smoothies, sautéed with garlic as a side dish, or incorporate it into omelets, soups, or stews. Just before serving, add a bunch of baby spinach into a grain bowl or cooked pasta. It enhances flavor and nutrition and wilts in a matter of seconds. Aim for 3 to 4 servings of leafy greens each week for optimal benefits, and mix up your spinach with other greens like Swiss chard or kale to increase the variety of nutrients you consume. Greens that are difficult to chew or digest can be made more palatable without compromising their nutritious content by softly boiling or sautéing them. In conclusion, spinach is among the most effective and easily obtainable vegetables for maintaining muscle mass, increasing blood flow, and improving vitality after the age of 60. It's an easy, natural approach to keep your legs moving, your muscles reacting, and your confidence increasing with each step, whether it's eaten raw or cooked. Next, we'll discuss one last food that promotes a restful recovery and aids in muscle growth overnight: cottage cheese. The 6th food is cottage cheese, a protein that helps you heal your muscles while you sleep. What you eat before bed may have as much of an impact in preventing muscle loss after 60 as what you eat during the day. Cottage cheese can help with that. A simple, filling meal that promotes muscular growth, aids in recuperation, and keeps breakdowns from happening overnight. Including cottage cheese in your evening routine could have an unexpected impact on seniors who want to stay strong and independent. What then makes cottage cheese so successful? Its protein content, more especially casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually over several hours, is the key. Casein is absorbed more slowly than whey or plant-based proteins, which makes it perfect for overnight muscle rebuilding while the body is at rest and in recovery mode. About 14 grams of high-quality protein, including all 9 necessary amino acids required to maintain lean muscle mass, are found in each half cup of low-fat cottage cheese. This is especially crucial for older folks, whose bodies lose their ability to repair and create muscle when they don't get enough protein in their diet. Over time, improved strength, vitality, and physical function are supported by cottage cheese's ability to slow down muscle breakdown during sleep. However, protein isn't the only advantage. Calcium and phosphorus, 2 nutrients that promote healthy bones and muscle contraction, are also abundant in cottage cheese. Whether getting out of bed, climbing stairs, or walking on uneven terrain, solid, self-assured mobility is based on strong bones and supple joints. Dairy foods like cottage cheese can help seniors who inadvertently don't get enough calcium cover the gap without the need for supplements. Tryptophan, an amino acid found naturally in dairy products, is an additional unstated benefit. Melatonin and serotonin, which assist relaxation and improved sleep quality, are produced in part by tryptophan. This makes cottage cheese a mild, sleep-friendly choice for seniors who have trouble sleeping or have disturbed sleep cycles, in addition to being a snack that supports muscles. For illustration, consider 76-year-old Franklin Rowe of St. Paul, Minnesota. Despite eating 3 meals a day, Franklin had been progressively losing muscle and was trying hard to rebuild strength following a minor hip injury. About half an hour before bed, a physical therapist advised him to try eating half a cup of cottage cheese. During his rehab walks, Franklin noted 2 weeks later that he woke up with more energy, better morning balance, and less stiffness. He remarked, "I never imagined a snack could do so much." Additionally, cottage cheese is simple to eat and adaptable. It can be consumed on its alone, with fruit like peaches or berries, or even combined with cinnamon and a few chopped almonds for taste and texture. Most supermarket stores have low-sodium versions for people watching their sodium intake. Additionally, lactose-free choices are now more widely available than ever before for elderly people who are lactose intolerant. Try to eat half to a lousy quarter cup of cottage cheese as an evening snack 2 or 3 times a week for the greatest benefit. especially on days when you've been physically active or require additional recovery assistance. It's an easy method to fuel your muscles as you sleep, preparing them for increased strength and mobility the following day. All things considered, cottage cheese is a sleep-promoting, muscle-maintaining powerhouse that subtly fuels your body without your knowledge. Packed with calcium, recovery-promoting minerals, and slow-digesting casein protein, it's one of the best-kept secrets for aging well and avoiding muscle loss. Night after night, bite after bite. Next, we'll wind up with a compelling conclusion that will tie all of these meals together and demonstrate how to create a simple, long-lasting, and successful muscle-preserving regimen for life after 60. Fortunately, muscle loss and repair do not occur suddenly after the age of 60. You're providing your body the means to be robust, steady, and self-sufficient well into old age with every deliberate bite, well-balanced meal, and wise food selection. It's not about pursuing youth, crazy routines, or convoluted diets. It's about choosing foods that meet you where you are and honoring what your body needs at that moment. As we've seen, maintaining strength and muscle begins in the kitchen. Iron and full protein are included in chicken thighs, which aid in tissue repair. Lentils provide fiber that is easy on the stomach and plant-based power. Greek yogurt promotes bone health and provides quick and full protein for muscle recovery. Sweet potatoes provide potassium for muscle repair and anti-inflammatory chemicals. While cottage cheese slows down muscle breakdown and encourages nighttime regeneration while you sleep, spinach helps with circulation and oxygen delivery. These foods are amazing on their own, but when combined, they create a plan, a long-term habit that can change your mood, your movement, and your aging process. Because it's not about looks to keep muscle after 60, it has to do with freedom, the liberty of fearlessly ascending stairs, to transport goods stress-free, to live, walk, bend, and stretch without assistance from others. It's not necessary to make drastic changes all at once. Start by including only 1 or 2 of these items in your meals each week. Start out easy. Lentil soup for supper, a cup of Greek yogurt for a snack, or scrambled eggs with spinach for breakfast. Your body will react in due time. Your daily motions will feel more confident, balanced, and full of vitality.